Alright, so it actually did save my plans, which is awesome, because I did it on the other account. What I really like about Dwarf Fortress is I can play it on either account on my computer, and it saves locally on the computer. Okay, I mean, it looks a little bit silly up there, but it works, I guess. Alright. The fort. Chat. Those are lungs. They're your lungs, Alistair. They're yours. The fort. The fort. I had sat down yesterday to play Dwarf Fortress on stream and then was like, you know what, chat? I'm canceling because I don't want to stream today. So instead I played Dwarf Fortress myself for a bit. I never hit on pause, I don't think. If I did, it was accident. But I made some plans, and I would like to show you what those are now. Look at all this masterpiece food. Okay, here's the main floor. As you can see, not much has changed, but if you look closely, you might notice that I have marked some stuff for deconstruction, and I have my reasoning for that. On this floor, I've gotten rid of this stockpile that was kind of existing here, because I have places for this now. My initial plan is to take this all out and, replace this wall, this solid wall, with a ramp. Since it's 3 wide, we can kind of just do another ramp of this sort. Put that ramp here, and have it be down. And then build ourselves another rampy thing to go to... I'm trying to use like rogue tower controls now. Down here. And maybe this is where we're going to have our caravans come and set up. Set up shop right here. Because you'll notice we don't actually have a ramp that a caravan can travel down right now. They get stuck about right there. So we'll open this up, turn it into a ramp, and then build another ramp that leads down here, at the very least. We're ramping up the gameplay. Why, yes, we just might be. Or, if we want to get crazy, we could build a ramp thingy that goes down to here, and then clear this area out, and then have the caravan go all the way down the stairs to the main floor, where the fortress shall go. This is where the tavern, our grand tavern, is going to go. I'm going to build it right in the center. It shall be grand and taverny. I've decided to build this section underneath this main hall, and this is going to be just bulk storage because this has to go somewhere, and we have a lot of stuff that needs to go somewhere, so I'm going to put it here. I have planned out spots for doors and everything, and I've even planned the stairs. So right now the stairs are against the pillars that are right here. And I have them on this side as well. So there's going to be a bunch of different entrances to the stockpile here. This is probably going to be split up into a bunch of different things. Down here, I've got both what I intend to be sand and glass storage stockpiles. This side is going to be metal-y things. We're just going to dig out the corresponding magnet-looking shape on the other side. Like, these are obviously magnets, right? We'll have a place where the caravan can go rampaging. This rampant hooliganism. It's not me, though. This is actually not supposed to be here. That was for this. I was thinking over here I would make this like a crafting area. So I've kind of designed it so it can fit a bunch of workshops in, and it's also open for interpretation. I'm not sure what it is, but I did plan for the bridge to go right here, basically. I just don't want them to start building it yet, not that they can reach it. But I want them to focus on this here. Yeah, I love how the base is evolving too, Alistair. I like it a lot. And this, our little magnet thingy. And let's head upstairs. So we've already worked on this like inner ring of bedrooms and everything, and we started working on a tomb. I then came back yesterday and worked on making some bigger bedrooms. So these ones are fancier. First off, they have just a bit more square tileage rather than square footage. Square tileage per room. And we've even got some like royal rooms here, so we could have bedrooms and dining rooms and all those things for our royals. I've designed 6 of those actually. And I don't know what these corner things are. I just built them. That's what this next section is going to look like. And then here, I was thinking this could be guild halls. These two bits can be guild halls, and these could be guild halls or temples. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Royals take up a lot of space. Yeah. Well, right now they don't take up any space, so... like, we've got a duchy, a mayor, an outpost liaison, the captain of the guard. They've never had their place, but they've wanted to go. Hi there, Ginger Bits! Thank you very much! And I appreciate the follow. Welcome, welcome. I actually wanted to make these bigger, but I started running into the tomb. I started bumping up into it, so I had to adjust my layout. If they need to be bigger, then we can work on that at another point in time. I think this is probably a good place to start. So you'll notice I left this side undesigned because I couldn't decide what to do with it. I mean, first off, there's a volcano in the way. And we've also got this tunnel that we've turned into a tomb and kind of ruins the whole symmetric approach, but that's okay because I said I wanted to do some organic building, and so I did. You can always have a royal suite centered. I build nice stuff. Thanks, JSOG. Take all the notes that you'd like. I also wanted to, like, build down here. First off, noted, that's the edge of the map. And up there too, but I can't decide what to do. So I haven't done anything yet. There's plenty of spots to branch off into a new hallway and stuff. Like, tons of options. Tons of options. Like, we could dig through here and, like, have it wrap back around like that. And put more bedrooms in, or we could not do that. I don't know. You know what we could do? We could be completely ridiculous and make, like, a winding hallway. I can see it now. First, why were you late for work? Because it took me forever to make it down the winding hallway. And that's where we could put some, like, secret doors. I'm not gonna do that, but you get the idea. You do wish the edge of the map was marked in a way easier to see. Yeah, that would be nice. It kind of just feels like this down here should be the edge, but the edge is actually right there. Do I have waterfalls? Yeah, so I've got a waterfall that falls all the way down this main staircase. It starts here. And it falls through these grates, miss all my dwarfs, until it reaches a point here. This is where the messy, muddy shenanigans begin. But that water falls into this area, it fills up, is then pumped by these pump stacks up and from here out into these areas, which then dump that water this way across all these water wheels that run through here. Those water wheels come to this location, and the water is pumped back up and moved back down to this area, which is where that pump stack begins. So it's a closed loop water system. Sort of. It's half and half. It is half and half. Because if we have too much water, it does drain off the edge right here. I've got it so it won't drain here anymore, but it does drain off of the edge of the map. If you carve fortifications into a smooth wall, liquids can pass through it. And you might not be able to build on the edge of a map, but you can smooth and fortify edge pieces. It took me a very, 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 very long time to build it. Also, here's an Emmy. Like a very, very, very long time. Also, so did this. This took forever. And if I could do this over again, what I would suggest, if digging out such a massive structure like this, to build all the extra rooms and things around it as you go. Because I just dug this whole center area out, made the lava moat and everything, and then started moving all my dwarves down here. And trying to keep the fort working while also migrating all the dwarves into a different location has been tedious. So yeah. Doesn't look like much, but this planning took me forever. And then I couldn't decide what to do with these 3 levels, if anything. I was thinking on the top, it might be cool to build like a little overlook that looks down into this. But we'll have to wait. And also hit play. Are you excited? I'm excited. Look at this. No dwarf is angry. We have 3 dwarves that are like, "Mrr," and some that are like, "Arr," but nobody's angry. And play. Oh, come on, Emmy. She got... She's stood up, walked a foot, and laid back down. So now you can just see her hair. Look at this dog. Just look at this. Fur. Has a tail. Only doggo butt, only doggo tail. I swear, she knows sometimes. She knows. Okay, so yeah, we got a cook who's making all the like masterwork food, which I'm sure is helping with moods. I'm not positive, but it must, right? Oh yeah, so another ongoing project that may or may not ever reach completion, but I'm here to science it, is this. We have a lava tunnel that is sending lava here. And that's that. Maybe one day it'll fill up. Maybe one day it won't. Prowler, thanks for the follow. Welcome, welcome. The merchants from Gil Reloth will be leaving soon. I don't think we have anything to trade, because I did that before I ended the last stream. So, now we look at the pretty colors and wait for our miners to dig a hole. I'm also going to pause this infinite stockpile, quantum stockpile, and re-enable this one. That's actually just a dumping stockpile for actual dead things. But I do have a quantum stockpile that at this point in time is just kind of existing for rocks, because we had so many rocks. We were just drowning in rocks that I finally caved and put stocks from the rocks from our cave that we dug into this quantum stockpile. So we've got like endless rocks. And if you didn't know, that is how you make a quantum stockpile. You just set a dumping zone, garbage dump, assign it a 1x1 tile, and then mark things for trashing using this hotkey right here, I. Or you, well, no, sorry, P. And you would designate it for dumping like that. And so you can really only have one active stockpile, dumping stockpile at a time. You don't have to have one active stockpile, but this makes it much easier. So like I actually do have a trashing stockpile out here for dead and rotten things. And so I pause that one when I want them to add rocks to the infinite stockpile, and then I pause the infinite rock stockpile when I want them to dump rotten stuff. Because that keeps happening. We've got a lot of animals. Let the digging commence. Although no digging has happened, where are my miners? Maybe they're digging down here. Yeah, they are. Hey there, Jose! Hello, hello! We have a lot of animals and a lot of masterwork meals. The cooks can't keep up. They literally can't. I told them to butcher all the adult animals. And there's still so many more. There's so many more babies. Everything else I'm just gonna geld. I don't really want to get rid of the cats. Because, you know, I kind of have a thing for cats. But I will geld them so they stop having more cats. We could also just slaughter our trained Kia. Or we could select a trainer. Any trainer, I don't care. Thanks, Alistair. Yeah, that's it. That is what it stands for. Attention Deficit Hyperactivity Disorder. Yes. It used to be ADHD and ADD were considered to be different conditions. But now it's understood that they're kind of one and the same. So ADD was Attention Deficit Disorder, which previously described inattentive type ADHD. So now there's ADHD inattentive. The inattentive version, which used to be ADD and then ADHD, previously was mostly used to describe hyperactivity, which is now called ADHD. I'm blanking. It's just like ADHD, hyperactive ADHD. It's just what it's... Hi, Taco Sunday! ADHD-I is what most ADD would fall under. Yeah, ADHD inattentive. And there's combined types, which is a little bit of hyperactive ADHD and a little bit of inattentive. But yeah, I am definitely ADHD-I. You're combined? You like the way it was before they changed it? Your kiddo isn't hyper at all. Well, so the reason why it's been combined is because a lot of the symptoms are similar, and they're like from the same neurological condition. And the presentation that it takes is affected by a lot of things, both environmental like environmental and genetic. And also a lot of social norms, learned social norms. So like women and girls tend to, people who identify as women and girls tend to present more inattentive just because like they're taught growing up like you can't be hyperactive. Hyperactivity is for boys. So while a female might not demonstrate as much physical hyperactivity, it has been found that sometimes that can actually be internalized hyperactivity. So rather than like your body being super hyperactive, it can instead be demonstrated as like a racing brain. Hey Mary Sue Lama, what is AFAB? I gotcha. I gotcha. Okay, I hadn't seen that before. Yes, I also have ADHD I, which was diagnosed. I was diagnosed with ADD, but that is the old terminology when they were considered different disorders. Yeah, the non-visible hypermarkers, it does tend to show like more mentally, or like if you shake your legs a lot, or have like really restless legs, that can be it. Like as you get older, like you kind of learn about social norms and also gender norms, you know? And typically speaking, like female gender norms tend to encourage or discourage that restless behavior. Also, like caffeine works differently on people. Most people with inner hyper tend to calm down with caffeine, while others would get energy. Well, that's the stimulant nature of it, right? Because caffeine's a stimulant, and that's exactly what ADHD medication will do for you. Yeah, stimulants make ADHD brains calm down, and that's because ADHD brains typically they develop a little bit differently. Like the parts of your brains that are responsible for executive functioning, which in latent terms would be like most things that involve managing yourself. Executive functioning, just all the things. All the things. So those brain regions tend to be a little bit underdeveloped, and this can actually lead to a deficit, one might say, of certain neurotransmitters like dopamine and norepinephrine, which are like happy neurotransmitters. Dopamine says like basically is happiness, right? Or motivation, excitement, that kind of thing. And that's what causes the restlessness in somebody with ADHD, is you are trying to find or induce like your body to create or release dopamine from your environment. So buzzing around from task to task or being unable to stay focused on something, just looking for anything that is new to your brain and will help it to release dopamine. And so that's what stimulants do. Stimulants like Adderall, Ritalin, etc., all encourage your brain to release more dopamine and norepinephrine. And once that's happened in your brain and in your body, you start to reach a threshold where you'll actually calm down because your brain now has satisfied that need and you're no longer distracted by all the things around you. But if you give stimulants to a person that doesn't have ADHD, it actually does like induce kind of a euphoric effect in them. For, you know, similar reasons, it will raise the levels of neurotransmitters in the brain. And while for somebody with ADHD that brings you to a threshold of like normal functioning, it would cause more like a euphoric high. Yeah, Paw Prince. I mean, so I'm not I'm not a doctor or anything. I just find it really interesting, right? I mean, for one, it's something that I've experienced my whole life and only recently learned about. But the learning about it now, I find it so interesting. Hi, Bakareg. I hope it helps. I mean, like I said, not a professional. I'm not even a professional strummer. And hopefully I explained it well. Oh, really, Cody? Your sister could not do the medication. Did you... Which one did you try? Because some of them act differently. Like, everyone's different, and their brains are different, and they respond to different medications, so there's a bunch of different types of stimulants on the market. I think Ritalin might have been the first one. Like, Ritalin is what's associated with, I want to say, like, more 70s and 80s ADHD diagnosis, and especially, like, in boys and stuff. For a long time, it was believed that ADHD was only affected males. But in recent years, it's a lot of research has gone into it, and people have found out that, like, no, it affects everyone. It's not specific to biological sex or gender. It just presents differently. Oh, she didn't want to take meds. Okay. I think that's fair. I mean, it's not for everybody. I like them. Just because I spent, like, my whole life trying to learn how to manage myself and learning all these different management strategies and organizational strategies, and, like, nothing worked and I could never figure out why, and it turns out, like, I just needed some ADHD medication, and suddenly, boom, focus. Things get done. Yeah, so I went and got diagnosed with ADHD after doing a lot of reading about it, and Solentre was just, you know, around the house listening to me talk about it all the time and, like, watch videos and stuff, and so he went as well. And now we both have found out that we have ADHD. Which explains so much about our relationship. And a lot of areas where we have felt, like, very dysfunctional. I guess, I mean, we were dysfunctional, right? Executive dysfunction? ADHD medications are there to make everyone else be nicer to us? Ooh, I don't exactly know what that means, George? The assessment's a 2-year waiting list? Jeez, that's a long time. Hi, Giza Lily. And yeah, a lot of doctors don't keep up with the research. So like the doctor that I initially went to for diagnosis, like I said, diagnosed me with ADD, but that's out of date. Jeez. It's super out of date, actually. I ended up finding a different doctor anyway, but what happened over here? That being said, getting the initial diagnosis anyway is the hard part. So like I'm thankful that I was able to go and talk to this doctor and like she worked with me on it, but she was definitely not up to date with the research, I don't think. There's a social media post that made you do a double check about how neurodivergent folk tend to move in packs because we get each other. I'd be interested in reading about that. I've come to realize that myself, like as I've been diagnosed with ADHD and I've talked about it a lot, like so much of this community is neurodivergent. Your mom told you your problems were in your head. Turns out she was accidentally right. They were in your head after all. Okay, so there has been a request for a Craft Dwarfs Guild Hall. I don't have anywhere to put that just yet, so hold your horses. Actually, that's not true. Whoops, we could put it here. I've got some space. Yeah, ADHD meds are effectively there to make you more neurotypical. It can be a bad experience for some, but it helps to function in a neurotypical typical society, so it's a trade-off. I've actually found that it's not even just like surviving in a neurotypical society so much as like actually tapping into my creative energy. Like there are just a lot of like walls of awful to climb. I don't know if you have I shared the wall of awful video with you guys? I'll find it real fast. Hello. Nope. No talking. What happened? I heard good name for a meaty rock band. Walls of Awful. Basically, it's a phrase indicating like these mental barriers that are very difficult to overcome. And it can be like for anything that you want to accomplish for any particular reason, but you get hung up on it. You can't get to the finish line for one reason or another. Like you want to do it, but you can't get there. And that has always been an issue for me. And like such an issue. And it's incredibly frustrating. And since getting an ADHD diagnosis, that's been much easier to understand and be tolerant of and like kind to myself about. But the medication has been the thing that helps motivate me to climb these metaphorical walls. All the waffles are on the walls of awfuls. The wall of waffle sounds awful, unless there's waffles on it. That sounds pretty good, actually. I guess we could work on a Craft Dwarfs Guild over here. What did I end up making in this space? A temple? is an unnamed sculpture garden. The Lyrics of Flight is a temple, yeah. I want to make a guild hall over here, I think, but they haven't even started. Well, they did. They did start, but they haven't gotten far. What are they working on? Diggy, 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 diggy. Thanks, Chase. I'll go have a listen later. I think we might need to assign a couple more miners. I have a bunch. Some of them are peasants, so they're slow. A talented miner. Get mining. Do we have any other peasants? Because if we have some peasants, they could make miners as well. I got some doing glass work. You're doing orderly stuff. You're doing glass work. Oh yeah, so I said I planned out some of the fort, and I cleaned up stockpiles. I also worked on the work orders just a little bit. Okay, we've got a number of peasants. Time to teach them the art of mining. The art of mining. So specifically over here, I've set 3 of my magma furnaces to collect sand and assigned peasants to do it. I feel like they don't need to be specialized workers in order to collect sand. Maybe I'm wrong. Probably wrong. Oh my gosh, we've got glass doors! Now I want to take all the doors down and replace everything with glass doors, but then I have the same problem. I guess we can make this the Craft Dwarfs Guild. For the time being. It's something. Gonna be a meeting area. Bloop. Except it's a guild hall. It is a Craft Dwarfs hall. Looking good. So my frames have improved a little bit. Like I'm able to play without pausing now. It still fights me a bit and is kind of laggy. Okay, so I did all these walls up to the doors. I guess let's put glass doors on this side. We have 39 glass doors. Yes, let's place some doors. Doors and hatches, keep after placement. Green glass portals. So what did I do on this side? We've got doors on this outer wall here. Green glass portcullis. Alright, so then, if we're expanding that, I included all of this space here. I missed a tile, didn't I? This as well. May as well get that sweet, sweet wall value. Some smoothed and engraved walls, please. And get all this inner stuff too. We'll claim that. Okay, I don't want to hear any complaining because I made you a guild hall. It's done. The clasp of bells. A guild hall worth... It's a grand guild hall. Clap. Ooh. I'm not hearing anything about how I satisfied their request. Good night, Reza! Sleep well. Bring further complaints. Please bring forth your complaints at this time. Or don't. I saw a glass coffin. Check it out. Glass coffin. Let's place those. You typed like a lunatic. It's okay. I can't type either. That's not the right one. Did I cancel all the coffins? How did I do that? Oh no, I put one right there. I was just looking at the wrong one? Okay. The wrong room. So, speaking of ADHD stuff and streaming, which is not at all what you're just talking about. Well, I mean, we were talking about ADHD stuff, not about streaming. I think that is why. Well, specifically, I think my inattentive ADHD is why I like streaming so much. Because for one, games have always been like a good outlet for me and a great way to like hyper focus on something. Because an ADHD superpower and the thing that people don't really expect from someone who says they have ADHD is the ability to hyperfocus. And basically, hyperfocus is when there's something that catches your attention. And it's so engaging that you just can't tear yourself away from it. That was me with Rogue Tower last night. I stayed up until like 1:30 or 2 in the morning playing because I just could not stop. And that's how Dwarf Fortress has been for me. And I love and also hate the stream schedule. First off, I like having the stream schedule because it keeps me showing up and honest and things. But I love that I can make my own schedule. Like, hey guys, I'm not streaming tomorrow. I probably am streaming tomorrow, but you know what I'm saying. I love that freedom and just being able to adjust as needed. But at the same time, sometimes it feels very strangling, like when I just don't want to show up for a week straight. That's a different problem. But it's the creative freedom of the job, plus being able to play games and have so many different things to focus on. It keeps me so engaged. Like, I can play the game, I can talk to chat, I can play the game and talk to chat. It's so nice. It's a great job for that reason. And I think that's why a lot of ADHD people are actually streamers. I've seen like a lot of people get diagnosed recently, including myself, but then also like people have started sharing their tags, you know? Because I can like tag ADHD in my description. And there's a lot of people, a lot of streamers that are neurodiverse, and I think it just comes down to that, like the flexibility and the creative freedom. Why would anyone want a glass coffin? Because this is a fortress of glass. Games and streaming are definitely particularly attractive to the ADHD brain. Yeah. If you have a bedtime alarm and a bedtime alarm like you might have ADD. Yeah, it's a pretty good format. Alright, somebody has claimed a Craft Dwarf's workshop. We'll see how that goes. Let's keep an eye on that. They've been possessed. No, they've been taken by a fey mood. Your bedtime alarm is stream end. Lag. I see. Lag is the key to breaking Dwarf Fortress hyperfocus. Fortunately, my frames have gone up from like 17 to 30-ish, and that was helpful. What if you have 5 wake-up alarms? That's me. I have a bunch, and none of them work. Honestly, I just wake up when I want to. Which is not the best. I need to get back on a proper sleep schedule because I've found that helps my mood a lot. Like if I go to bed at the same time and wake up at the same time every day, it seems counterintuitive, but it helps my mood a lot. Reason being is it's one, it brings some structure. It brings some structure to your life, which ADHD brains desperately crave and then also desperately want to reject at the same time. ADHD brains need structure, but hate it. And beyond that, it actually really helps with like hormone regulation because there are like, you know, nighttime hormones and morning time hormones and things that get released in your body, and if you're consistent, it just leads to a bit more of a regular and consistent schedule for the internal workings of your body as well. Okay, so they're still wandering around finding things for their Fey mood. Oh, I see you there. You only need one wake-up alarm. When it goes off, you have to pee. There's no escape. Your alarm turns on the lights. I can't wake up if it is not light outside. I just can't do it. Autumn has come. Like, if it's dark outside, good luck getting me to wake up. I could have gone to bed the night before with the truest, most endearing dedication. These are not the right words, but you know what I mean. To waking up. Like, yes. Above all else, tomorrow I want to wake up at 5 a.m. And my logical brain right now is like, yeah, that's a great time to wake up because then you can get out and like get in the car and go drive to a trail, and then by the time you get there and stuff, the weather's gonna be super nice and the trails will be empty and like the morning air is gonna be so fresh and you'll love it. 5 o'clock rolls around and I'm just like, heck no, shut up phone or I will kill you. Wait till the sun comes out. It does not matter. Okay, they've begun a mysterious construction. So when it comes to these strange moods, your dwarves will be taken by a strange mood. They will claim a workshop, assuming you have it available, and if they have everything they need, this pop-up will say they've begun a mysterious construction. If they cannot find what they need, they sit on the bench and they start screaming about it until you make it accessible for them or they die. Literally, it's you give it to them or they die. All the best lies about productivity run through your mind in bed. I'm not a morning person. I never have been. And the longer that I'm allowed to just make my own schedule, and the longer that Silentre is going without having like a proper office schedule, like when he has to be at work at 8 a.m. or something, I've just become so all over the place. Honestly, I think that is the one thing I miss about Silentre not working from home. Is that he was forced to wake up at a certain time, and By proxy, wake me up at a certain time. Okay, so now we're just gonna forget about Logum until that's done. The sun is out and all bright and blinding. Ugh. That's the best time to get up. The dogs don't make me keep a schedule. Emmy did for a while. Like when we first got her, she was super bouncy at like 6 a.m. She would just either squeak until we woke up, or she would jump on us until we woke up. But the longer we've had her, the more she's come to realize, like, okay, no, I sleep until humans wake up, whatever time that might be, then I bounce around. And it's the same with the work schedule. Like, she knows to just chill. Oh, Logan the Bone Carver has created Gist Tyradum, a sheepbone greaves. She offers it to Icebent, the fiery dweller. Okay, some bony greaves. I'm sort of sad, actually, that Emmy doesn't do that anymore. Liggett, the administrator, has bestowed the name Gatizbadok upon an iron shield. Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm sad she doesn't do that anymore, because for a while I was like waking up right on schedule because of Emmy. This is not the case anymore. Now she wakes up whenever we wake up. You'd probably sleep 2 to 10 a.m. if you could. Tend to stay up later, and you're not a morning person. I think that's true for both of us. If I could stay up till 2 a.m., I totally would. I mean, if I move my stream schedule back by like an hour, I totally could stay up till 2 a.m. and wake up 30 minutes before my stream started. You're the morningest person in your home and you wake up without an alarm around 8:30. But you have a cat who insists on breakfast, so you've gotten up by the howling. Cat. Meow! Even the cat has chilled about it. Like, the cat just pokes around and does stuff in the mornings, but he doesn't start going off anymore until, like, everyone's awake. Just the whole family is on board for, like, sleeping in. Your friend's dog knows when it's mealtime and knows where the food is and will eat the appointed time. We have like a feeding window where we feed the cat and the dogs. And it's a feeding window partially because we didn't want them to have like a specific time, like to go mental over. If you know what I mean. But also due to the fact that we are so inconsistent. Alert! A caravan. The dwarven caravan has arrived! Hello! Welcome! What was I literally just saying? Cats, dogs. Oh! Yeah, so if we have a window of time, like, we'll feed you between 8 and 9 a.m. They're generally, like, pretty chill, you know, like, within that window. But if we feed them at the exact same time every day, they get very antsy in the pants. Hey there, Fungus Trooper. Caravan in the brook. Perfectly valid choice. Olivia, you set 4 alarms at 15-minute intervals. Custom wired therapy lamp that turns on when the alarm goes off. Yeah. I was thinking that it might be a good idea to, first off, hook up the alarms to lights, and then also hook up the alarms to the stereo system. So, like, music will start playing really loudly alongside the lights turning on. Or maybe not even music. It could be, like, a motivational podcast. Can you imagine just waking up to, like, and welcome back to episode 57 of the How to Wake Up and Get Up Out of Bed on Time podcast. I am your host, Dr. Morning Person, and today we're talking about how to peel the covers off and roll out of bed. There's alarm apps with CAPTCHAs. I've tried it. I've tried it. Someone's bringing you taro boba tea. Yum! I love taro boba tea. What if you overslept for the podcast? And yeah, right? I don't know. Well, see, not wanting to bother somebody else is good motivation. If it bothers somebody else, then you're... I don't know, it's one thing if it affects you and only you, but as soon as it starts, like, bothering other people, yeah, that's when it gets tough to ignore. But I've tried everything. I've tried alarms with CAPTCHAs, with scanning QR code thingies. I've tried ones that make you solve math problems. None of them work. I learned how to do math problems in my sleep. Like, actually. And if I have to get up and, like, I've even tried the ones where you, like, put your phone in a different room and then you gotta go, like, pick it up to turn off the alarm. I just end up sleepwalking to my phone and then just falling asleep, like, wherever my phone was. I'm trying to remember the other thing that I've done as well. That's hardcore alarm ignoring. Yeah. So my Fitbit even vibrates to wake me up, and it used to work, but now I don't feel it anymore. There was one other thing that I tried for a while that worked until it didn't work anymore. Yeah, putting the alarm in a different room. I've tried CAPTCHAs. I've tried math problems. I've done 15-minute interval alarms. I've had my Fitbit be the one to try to wake me up. The best alarm clock by far has been Emmy. Because there's something about a dog jumping on you and, like, sticking her nose in your ears and stuff that just does a really good job of getting me out of bed. And so, but she sleeps through everything now. Lights? Yeah, lights don't work either, considering I don't wake up until the lights are on outside. I guess if I was trying to wake up before dark, the lights would be helpful. But to be honest, waking up before it's light outside is really depressing. Do I not have anything to trade? This can't be so. Ooh, yeah, prepared meals. Look at all these things. Boom, 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 boom. Prepared meals. Let's also check our pots to see if we've got any prepared food pots, because those sell for a handsome amount of money. Oh, I saw one. For a prepared food pot worth 5,800. Okay, now we wait. You need an Emmy, but without the hair, that would give you allergies. You find the best thing is just put the alarm on the other side of the room, so you have to walk to turn it off, but your wife manages to do that and still... Yeah, that's me. That's me. I'll just wake up, turn it off, and find my way straight back to bed. That one absolutely does not work. You have a product idea. And it just might work. Well, see, there you go. Sometimes having brains hardwired for that makes the products go round. Yeah, that was the best alarm, Rob. Especially when she used to like squeak before she was able to sleep out, because now she can sleep on the bed. And she loves cuddling on the bed, but when we first got her, we had her stay in the crate because she wasn't fully housebroken. And she would wake up and she would just start with like a squeak, 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 squeak. I actually don't want that there. Oh no! Boriclimus is missing from its proper place. Who stole the artifact from the artifact place? Who did it? Who did it? Yeah, let's put this right here. And so she would just start with these like little itty bitty squeaks, and that would kind of wake me up from deep sleep, and my brain would be like, I hear a baby animal in need of help, in need of assistance, but I would still be, you know, asleep. And then she would do that for, I don't know, 15-20 minutes, and then she would start going, just full on dog whines, and that would wake me up. And at that point I can't ignore it. Like, baby animal needs help. Mom brain turns on. There are alarm clocks you can get that require you to stand up for 30 seconds, usually enough to wake up your brain. I don't even know if that would work. I feel like I would fall asleep standing up. So something was stolen. Time to open up the justice menu. The theft of trench finds. There are many witnesses to the object missing. A number of people saw Rovid geared Trammel admiring the object. Quite a number of people saw you do that, so I guess we should probably interrogate Rovid Gear Tremble. And if it's a visitor or something, I'm going to be so upset. I'm never going to let humans in again. Rovid become Catten? I'm not sure. Sometimes it uses their translated name, and other times it uses their dwarven name, and it's not consistent. And I don't speak Dwarvish fluently, so I don't know. Let's see, here's another Rovid. We'll just interrogate all of them. So your dwarves, humans and elves, they all have their own language, and their surname will be in their native tongue. So like there's human, the human language, there's the elvish language and the dwarven language. And so in this menu you see, in this case, like their dwarven surnames. But if you go into some menus and also their bio, it will give it to you in translated English. And the only place that I've found where these names overlap is like right here. So like, this dwarf's name is Maleficus Mazilral, but translated it's Tulon Belted Treaties. So whoever geared trammel. Ravid geared trammel. So, I mean, we could also sort like this. And then sort for the R names. And then... This is Ravid spring channeled. This is Ravid relic cores. Must be Ravid Zandgnal. No, wait, that's who I just checked. The stoneworker. Fairly certain I saw that we interrogated the stoneworker. The merchant, we can cancel that. Stoneworker interview scheduled. Alright, we wait. What kind of sale bans have the dwarves mandated? I don't know. I haven't been checking. To be quite honest. So right now, Pandolfo has mandated the export of earrings and warhammers. Oh, that reminds me. There's a merchant here, isn't there? Hi, Ragnar Twitch! You had an alarm clock on your phone that was loud and required you to solve a puzzle before it would stop. Effective, but still hell. Yeah, I had that as well. Like, I've had them that require CAPTCHA, puzzle solving, and like math equation solving, and they all work for a time, and then they don't work anymore. I just learned the pattern, and I can start doing it in my sleep. And the unfortunate problem with the math setting, like the math one actually worked, but there was one setting where the equations were just too hard, and like I couldn't solve them even when awake. But the next step down, I could solve them while sleeping. So I couldn't use the advanced one because even if I was awake, I couldn't turn my alarm off. And I'd have to just like turn my phone off. And that's the problem. Is if I get frustrated, I'll just turn my phone off in my sleep. But then the other math equations were too simple, and I would solve them in my sleep. It's hard to be me, chat. It's hard to be me. That's what you ended up doing in your half sleep. Turn off the phone entirely. Yep. Or, if I didn't manage to turn off the phone, I would just fall back asleep with it going off as an alarm, but then it would give me like nightmares, stress dreams about alarms going off and things. I think I should buy some shoes. I'm gonna buy shoes. And if we can get socks, some socks as well. Yeah, socks. Everyone likes a good pair of socks. I'm gonna get some gloves and some mittens. Boxes. Bags. These bags are worth a lot. You can definitely turn your alarm off in your sleep. I've been doing that a lot lately. And I'm not really sure what to do about it. Like, how do I stop turning my alarm off in my sleep? You know what? Let's buy some trousers. These trousers are now mine. Giant axe blades, enormous corkscrews. Why do you always bring all the same stuff? I will buy some crutches. Pretty sure that we need some. Oh, we need to make altars! Okay, so I have traded for a worth of around 21,000, But these are dwarves, and dwarves like it when you give them a really big profit. Luckily for us, somebody brought a whole bunch of prepared food. It sells for so much. Look at that. We're already profiting, or they're profiting. And it's just easy peasy. Food is definitely overrated. It's so cheap to buy the ingredients and so easy to make it. Dare I buy more cheese that I can't keep? I'm gonna do it. We're gonna buy cheese. I'm also going to buy these instruments. I'm gonna buy a robe too. And shirts. Hold on a second. Do we have enough picks? I'm just realizing I don't think I have enough actual digging implements for all the dwarves that I have. Oops. Maybe I should just grab them all. Bismuth bronze pick. Does that dig quicker? I feel like they all are the same. It just depends on the skill of your dwarves themselves, right? Like their digging ability. Yeah, I'm gonna buy instruments. I have plans for these instruments. How did the lava moat turn out? No disasters or floodings. Yeah, it's fine. I will show you the lava moat, actually, once we're done trading. It went super well. No disasters. We had one dwarf die. And a cat. A dwarf and a cat. A kitten, actually. Picks can also be used as weapons, so maybe harder materials help. Maybe. The cat died. Total disaster. Yeah, that was kind of a bummer. Nice. Look, they're making bone crafts. Cleaning out all the bones that we've got strewn about the fort. Why are these purple? Is that because I'm not supposed to trade those? That's totally what that means, isn't it? There's a mandate on selling earrings right now. I remember, I checked. I don't completely remember what the mandate was, but earrings were on there. And I definitely have sold earrings recently. He stopped being a miner and started being a lava ghost. Yeah, well, so we lost Ventolin Bulk Seller was the dwarf, and a kitten who just happened to be wandering the fort and happened to wander into the place where I happened to be digging lava at that one point in time. So there was nothing I could do about it. So there's not enough stuff to sell. I need to uncheck a couple things. I would rather like to get some of these instruments. Maybe I will not get... We don't need cheese. Like, I can actually make cheese myself. Okay. Ta-da! We traded. Pure accident. Totally. I wouldn't... It was an accident. I would not have killed a cat. I said earlier that I'm refusing to kill the cats in my fort. Because cats. Alright, we're making cheese. Cheese is on the list of tasks. And I might want to milk things too if I got rid of that. I don't know. Make cheese. Milk animal. Okay, wait, let's put make cheese under milk animal. Milk animal, make cheese. So, what did I say? This is milk 10 times, once per day. Make cheese is if the amount of unrotten milk items is greater than, let's say, 40? Make 10 cheese. Is this the fort with the lava moat and waterfall mountain fountain? Yes, Zero Win, it is. It sure is. There it is. The waterfall fountain thing. Woo, missed. That goes all the way down to the lava moat. Speaking of, how's the digging coming along? I see we still haven't finished it. Cool. Cool. No problem. I see you haven't even gotten started. What are they doing? They're taking forever. You were watching as the lava began to flow, but you haven't caught me since. It's looking like it's flowed fully. It has. Yeah, it's completely filled up. Lava mode! And we've since made these sections here for our magma crafting. Why is there a wow sometimes behind the sub goal and sometimes not? Because it's popping up to be like, wow, a sub goal, and then it's disappearing, so it's not super distracting. Hi, Crocodilita. Hi, Lang. Thanks. Yeah, the mode's been finished for a while. But it's still cool to look at. Thanks, Alistair. Yeah, we have magma power. And we are slowly moving the fortress downstairs. I just maybe might mark this as a higher priority for mining so they get it done. They're too slow. Oh, don't do that. No! Oh, undo. Oh, no. Oh no. Control Z! No, that was supposed to be there. Yeah. I think. Yes. That was supposed to be there. Yep. Three and three. It's only supposed to be 3 carved. So that one is not supposed to be mined out. Oh man, this stinks. I imagine that's probably the edge though. And so I said to mine 3 on the inside. And then those 2 shouldn't be, and neither should those. 1, 2, 1. That was backwards, huh? 2, 1, 1, And it goes straight down, except it doesn't, because then we did like 5 blocks there. And 5 blocks there, and then 3, and then 1. Is that how I had this set up? Can't believe I just did that. For some reason I was thinking that it wouldn't overwrite everything that I drew. Then there was some middle parts that I said not to mine out either, so it was that. And then this piece here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So none of that is mined until here, I think? Is that correct? 1, 3, 4, 5, 6, and there should be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Yeah? Okay, I think we got it. The curse of symmetry. I'm so mad at myself for doing this right now. It took me so long to plan all this out. Rawr. So it looks like that stays. Those 3 tiles stay. Luckily I didn't get this side, so I can at least use this as a point of reference. Then there was a big block here. 2 tiles over from there. A big block of you, and you, and you. And I think... Oh yeah, this too. Beep. And you. Now it matches, question mark? That stays. Missing 1 on the top part. Where? You have been busy and haven't even been able to lurk. Oh no, that is too busy, Lang. The top set, the row of 3 that has been shifted over 1. The corner next to the diamond. What diamond? The top set, the row of 3 shifted over 1. The top left center piece. Here? It is supposed to be like that. Oh, if you're referring to this was an accidental channel that I dug. On the right half? Oh, I think I see what you're talking about. Oh yeah, I just didn't do any of this on the side, did I? Oh, how annoying. Did I have that dug to there? Like this? I don't think I have the diamond center right. I And something just top left of that looks a bit like an H. That took too much wind. Well, you're right about that. The diamond center right. What diamond? Just below? Ah! What are we talking about? Oh. I think I got you now. It should be cleared out around, and then that shouldn't be there, and we got like 3 pieces. That should be mined. That should not be. Then that. Yeah, okay. Tetris. It makes a little U, and then it's got a Tetris piece there, and they fit together like that. Question is, what the heck did I do over here? You know what? Let's just make it up. It's cool. How about that? Realistically, that's probably what I had. Yeah, Alistair, just point at the screen. Just point. The screen's right here. So we did like a 3, and then there's a 2 piece, and then a 2 piece, and then a 1. That goes down 2 to here, and then there's a big chunk that goes down much further, but it's a different shape. So let's just copy that on both sides. And okay, so don't do that again, chat. Today I learned, don't just drag the mining tool over a bunch of things that you're mining, thinking that it's only going to change the priorities of certain stuff. It does not change only the priorities of the highlighted tasks. It marks the entire section for mining. Kind of feel like it should only change the priority. Is that something that you can do in Oxygen Not Included? Like just drag the priority tool over something and it doesn't queue new work orders, it just changes the existing priorities? Screaming is important. Point at the screen and scream. Can't believe I did that. You know how long I spent planning out this basement? Just to so carelessly drag the mining tool over top of it. Oh, I did it again! That's the game's fault. Game is very laggy right now. Why do we have FPS of 20? What's going on? It's just going down. Now we have an FPS of 18. 17! What's happening? I wonder if it's the trader or something? We finished bringing all the other stuff that I marked for selling. Was that just like food? Priority drag is an Auction Not Included feature. That must be where I got that from. Okay, there's nothing else to trade here. I'm going to send you away. What could be causing that? Hey, look, the magma's filling up down here. It's super slow. On Monday I learned that magma can actually evaporate just like water. What's this? Oh, it's melted rock. FPS is probably invaders in the cavern or someone stuck in a tree or digging. Digging. High space is big. Oh. We are digging a lot. Hi, Steger! You ever played in Dwarf Fortress? Fortress of Dwarf. Alright, I'm taking that down. And I think we still have to put a floor underneath it, right? What kind of floor should I put underneath it? Glass? Okay, you got it. Glass. The channeling tool is super FPS heavy. Oh, well, one day we'll have our frames back. 30 frames is way better than 20 frames, let me tell you. Hi, Death Panzer! This seems like a very big and successful fortress. Can't see any bloody corpses anywhere. Of course you can't. Because there are none. We swept them all under the rug. New patch is rad. You love to see the farm detail, and retiring and embarking seems really stable. I did see that it caused the new patch caused a bug, which had to be fixed with a follow-up patch. Valvanar is haggard and is still crawling around. Oh no. Haggard with a lower spine mangled beyond recognition, can't even walk. The classic patch. Are you even playing a real strategy game if your patch doesn't have a patch to follow up the patch? Okay, but like, take the walls out so I can build something. 17? We're down to 17 FPS. What's happening? I mean, maybe it is this. Did the animals just have like a massive explosion or something? Who stole the frames? Who stole the frames from the frame jar? Well, all the turkeys grew up. Slaughter, 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 slaughter. Okay, I think we're getting close to having the animal population under control. Frames are on lunch break. Nothing can ever beat the EVE Online patch that deleted the Windows boot.ini file so your computer couldn't boot. That seems like bad developing. That seems like very bad developing. Okay, so I'm installing doors because I've heard tell that breaking line of sight helps a lot with frames. And I couldn't tell you why. Just that I know this to be a thing. So I'm installing doors in hopes that it breaks line of sight. At least in these sections. Also, I put those in the wrong spot. Okay, so cancel cancel, cancel. Cancel and cancel. Game's so laggy. I swear there was supposed to be something here to separate these two areas, but I guess not. Stop dragons and other mega beasts from appearing as relatives of random dwarves was a fun bug. Top right is special. What do you mean? What do you mean, Swallowed Sun? You know what I can finally do is fix the floor here. This has been bothering me for so long. Like, so long. I've been staring at this channeling and be like, why? Why is that there? I need it to die. And now I can finally do it. I can fill it back in. Is this an olivine wall? Yeah, okay. Oh, they're not wrong, just special. You're right. They are wrong. I'm sorry, they're special. You're right. Oops. And then one goes there. Wait, our frames... Oh, it's because we were paused. For a second, I was super stoked that we had like 40 frames. It's because the game was paused. If you dug into the lava, that would be bad. Yes. Yes, it would. That's actually a reason why I left a double wall around the edges. Like, if you notice that I've buffered it rather than having... Well, like right here I didn't. But rather than digging right up to the hot spots, I left extra wall. I don't think it's gonna be an issue, because unlike RimWorld, dwarves like don't go and punch walls on a tantrum. But listen, the RimWorlder in me is like, I have to have double walls, because what if we get raided? What if sappers come along and decide they want to sap the walls? What are we gonna do then? I don't actually think that it's a concern. So I even put these little nookie things here because I wanted to install some statues in the corner. Green glass statues to go next to our green glass doors. Yes, the channel is dead. Die, channel, die! Not this channel, though. Please don't kill my channel. I don't know what I did today, but please don't report me for it. Double walls look the part. Yeah, there's that, right? At least it looks the part. Reports Jess for being awesome. Aw, thanks, I guess. Maybe. So I'm going to make a new stockpile. Right here. This stockpile is going to be for finished furniture. Just all furniture and siege ammo. For the time being. Wait. What happened here? Is this what you were trying to tell me about? That I did this? What happened to my staircase? Yes. Well, I messed up. You don't go there. Delete. You really enjoy your heated floors. The streamer's so awesome, it should be illegal. If you're not watching, I don't know what you're doing. Well, you know, thanks. How did my staircase get deleted here, too? Because I mined it. That's how it got deleted. I don't know what to build it out of. Andesite? Andesite, not gabbro. Constructions, stairs, up and away. Let's just use andesite rocks. Okay, so I want this. Yeah, just these two pieces to be filled in. So I need to slap a olive. Wait, is this serpentine? Olivine. We've got both serpentine and olivine down here. You wonder if they could ask ChatGPT to make a copy of itself. Whoa. That's a weird thought. That's a super weird thought. Where are the frames going? Now we're at 13, 12! 12 frames! 18. Who ate them all? Gosh, chat, who ate all the frames? Doors? Green glass portal. A portcullis. Oh my gosh. Pause and then try to build stockpiles. Okay. We have a big old stockpile for furniture. And this was supposed to be a statue. It looks like it got cancelled. Did I cancel it? Okay, so now they should be moving all the other furniture strewn about the fort before they even move furniture from here. But I have told them to start carving bones into crafts and things, so all these bones that are here should be cleaned up. Am I running DF hack? I am not. Maybe the task menu has clues. Oh yeah, that reminds me about the the justice system. I did interrogate somebody. Interrogations. The stoneworker. So we interrogated two different Ravids. The first one was the captain of the guard. Who revealed that in autumn of 105, they made an agreement to become a resident of Cold Anvil, and 107, they agreed to become a citizen of Cold Anvil. Cool. The stoneworker naively complied and confessed to the theft. In early summer of 111, Kosa Racebar, as the mercenary Kosa Racebar of the Union of Spells, corrupted the subject in order to have an agent in Cold Anvil the Frosty Helm. Kosa Racebar met with the subject and made a threat. The plan worked. The subject revealed that in the early summer of 111, the subject plotted to steal trench vines under the influence of Kosa Racebar. Dun dun dun. Organization. Okay, well, so we can convict you for that now. Boom. Convicted. I don't know that this is a person inside our fort. They might be in the fort, but I don't think that they live here. PQR. They would be like right here if they did. They must be a visitor. You're eating soup, but the frames are not you. You've yet to do the justice system, mostly because you can never decide where to put it in the fort. You don't actually have to have, like, anything set up, really. Besides having a captain of the guard, I believe? You have to have a captain of the guard, and if you end up convicting somebody of something, you have to just have a jail cell. I have 4 because we had like a lot of thefts happening. Whoa, the tavern is so empty. We had a bunch of thefts and infiltrations all happen at once, so I built a lot of jail cells, but they're not necessary. If you don't have a jail cell, though, beware if you have captain of the guard assigned and a hammerer or like a squad assigned to the captain of the guard or something, they will beat criminals with their weapons and fists rather than putting them in jail and probably kill them. What is this? There's like a floating staircase right there. You see that? There's totally a... Okay, it's gone. There was a oddly placed plan. You thought a really evil fort design could be above ground in the style of a corporate office park. Oh no. You're already in self-isolation. You don't know if jail would be better or worse. How come they're not mining this? Okay, there we go. My game is so laggy right now. You've seen tips about giving the hammerer wooden hammers so they're at least not as deadly. So they still bonk, but they don't bonk as hard. Alright, things are moving, and somehow this stockpile is still 100% full. It's very perplexing. Where are they even getting half of this stuff from? They're just pulling it off the workshops, aren't they? They totally are. They're just pulling it straight off the workshops. Where else are they getting everything from? Leather bags. It's just endless bags of leather. I guess we could make another stockpile over here of the same sort. I didn't realize we had this much stuff just around. We'll just let it accept everything? All furniture for the time being? We can sort it later so it's more specific. If we can just get that gigantic stockpile out of the middle of the Grand Hall, that'd be swell. I would call that an accomplishment. You made a new stockpile. It's the same stockpile, okay. Didn't actually create a new stockpile like I thought it did. If there's one piece of advice I could impart to you, chat, it is draw your stockpiles when the game is paused, when you have this few frames. Do that. Your hammer would always run off to the nearest silver hammer, even though you explicitly told him to use the artifact bone hammer. So what you're saying is don't even have a hammer to begin with. Gotcha. You're playing a Sim Barroom campaign. Session 1 was just this Sunday and you had god rolls. I do not know what that is. But yay? God rolls sound good. Maybe the first thing I could do, okay, is tell them that they can't store furniture here. And see what we have left afterwards. Olivia Talks and Cambeck, thank you both for the follows. Welcome, welcome. Did I make sure all my dwarfs have socks? No. I have not. I bought some socks, though. It is a dark fantasy tabletop RPG with its own unique system. Neat. That sounds really cool. Okay, I have no idea what's killing frames, because they've hardly mined anything out. Well, they did all this over here. Good job. So now we can throw down some more doors. Glass doors, anybody? Green glass doors. Are they frosty glass doors? I think they're frosty. Can you even see through them anyways? Because the dwarves have dark vision, right? So is there even anything to see? It's good fun. You did mess up a bit, though. There's no such thing as messing up. I mean, there is, but... It's just house rules. I wish they would stop telling me that they're sparring. I don't care. Spar away. Lots of boulders can cause an issue. If I could have my way, I would delete the boulders. I would delete them so hard. Although it's more difficult than it sounds, because you can apparently throw them in lava, but then you risk being splashed by lava, so it's kind of like a do-at-your-own-risk thing. There's a mod for no sparring notifications, because people agree. Yes, stop telling me that you're sparring, I don't care. Hey, look, somebody finally removed the wall. Let's place down a floor. Beep. I'm gonna put down glass floor. And smooth this, because you can't smooth these things when there's a bridge. No matter how hard you try, you cannot smooth something that's under a bridge. Even if the bridge is erect. We could crush him with a bridge. You know, I just might do that. Hi, Tyken. We're fighting, Mom. Look. Oh. Ricklist was seen being stolen. All right. Well, then... Oodle Squashed Gems accuses Jinx, the March Dwarf, Okay, fine then. You have a 110 level lava waste dump. No splash. Wait, so they drop things down 110 levels? So, you used to throw them into the volcano. About 10 dwarves later, burned dwarves later, you changed to crushing. I could be convinced to start crushing things at this point. There's too many rocks. They shoot straight down. It's not a bad idea. Alright, there we go. A little smooth section. I am going to make a thing. That thing is going to be a construction. A constructed bridge that opens upwards to the north. I think I only want it like that. And I'm gonna make it out of glass. You could have a green glass crushing bridge. Is that enough room for a caravan? There's still a dead gerbil body here. Like, how long is this here for? Yeah, maybe I'll start crushing things under a bridge. We need 3 tiles wide for a caravan. This is 3 tiles wide. Are you saying like this section has to be 3 tiles wide? This is not enough room for a caravan. Should I scoot it back 1 tile? Like, so say the bridge is right here, like this. Would that be enough room for a caravan? Everything has to be 3 tiles wide. Stupid caravan. Just take it all out. They sometimes get stuck. Turning with only 3 corners, you do 5 to be safe. Wow! They get stuck on the corner and drop their stuff. Okay. Although, you know, I just realized something we could do. We could, like, open this space here and use this as a defensive area. This is an obsidian door. Both must be removed. Okie dokie. Let me think. So if we did that, that's enough room for them to pass. I disturb puppy. Oh no, that mean if disturb puppy is here, this means I'm on too late again. Am I on too late? Did I do it again? Oops, I did it again. Sure enough. Sure enough, I've done it again. I got too caught up in Dwarf Fortress once again. Okay, so did we interrogate? We sure did, and we had a confession. Let's see what the deal with that is. We interrogated Jinx. The subject was naturally inclined to speak despite spurning the value of cooperation. The subject confessed to the theft In mid-spring of 111, Rockbin Peaceful plunged. As the human bard, Rockbin Peaceful plunged to the Union of Spells, corrupted subject in order to have an agent in Cold Anvil. Rockbin met with the subject and made a threat. The subject was too afraid not to comply despite valuing the law. Subject revealed that in mid-spring of 111, they plotted to steal Whisker Whispers under the influence of Rockbin Peaceful plunged. Well, that would mean that you are guilty of thievery. But now there's someone named Rockbin Peaceful plunged who also wants to steal our stuff. Stop it. I wonder if they live here. Rockbin. Nope. Hi there, Drainvid. There are worse things to be caught up in. Yeah, agreed. It could be worse. I could still be playing Rogue Tower. OMG. Smooth things faster, thanks. Okay, let's not a wall. I want a floor. A magnificent floor. Hold on. If I attach a bridge, bridge constructions, and it opens to here, they have 1, 2, 3 tiles of room. Will they get caught on this corner here? Okay, so I actually want to replace this, like, well, no, let's just build over the silver. I'm cool with it. Okay, that's what we're gonna try. I'm gonna make a green glass bridge right there. Chat says it should work. And then we just gotta connect it to this lever here. Petitions denied. Yeah, so we've got this little open area here that we could totally use as carvings for fortifications, like all through here. So we can attack attackers. So we can attack those attackers, although we haven't had many attackers at all. So we've got ourselves a bridge. I am going to link the bridge to this lever by clicking link lever and clicking the bridge. This will be the glass entry gate lever, and this green glass bridge is the glass entry gate. So they're linked. This one is the front entryway drawbridge. You are now the stone entry bridge. Don't know what kind of stone it is. It's obsidian. It doesn't look like obsidian. It's not dark enough. What a nice entrance room for enemies to die in. They will admire the glass walls as they fall. Yes. Yes, they will, and they will like it. I don't have any archers anyway. I mean, I think this will be fine for now. I really want more obsidian blocks so I can finish my floor. We're up to 84, so there's that. Is this door still installed? No. It's just here. And can I be honest and say that this one missing tile of obsidian has been bothering me for such a long time? Ew, my asthma. Ew, clean up your dead stuff. way. Okay, so say I wanted to put a ramp right here. That means I need to build a wall. Right there. I'm going to build it out of glass. And then build myself a glass ramp. Ew, more miasma! Uzul, the ex-dwarf, has bestowed the name Zanglabad Vesh Agrad upon an iron shield. How did the camera experiment go? The camera experiment. Oh, I don't know. I stopped using my camera like midway through the stream and then was happy that I was not on camera, so I didn't turn it back on. I turned it off for just like a second and then was like, you know what? I think I'll keep it off. You have 1 second of latency today. Wow, you see... Oh, wait. This is not the right height, is it? Yeah, it is. Yeah. If I channel this right here, I think there should be a ramp there. So yeah, replacing the cables seems to have made the internets go vroom. Yep, okay, so there's our ramp. And then here, I'm gonna build a thing, and it's going to be a trade depot. Oh, it's really big. It's much bigger than I thought. Okay, let's make a bit more room. So if we build the trade depot there, they should have enough room, right? Yeah. You're off for today? Alistair's going to sleep? At normal Alistair times? Whoa. Have a good one, Alistair. Thanks for stopping to hang out. Or stopping to hang out. Yes, thanks for stopping by. I hope you sleep well. Enjoy your busy day tomorrow. Hopefully it's not too busy. Not too busy, I hope. I want you to stop hanging out. No! I want you to get some good rest is what I want. Petitions. A doctor guild. I'll take it into consideration. We're up to 40 frames per second. Whoa, it must be because we have been killing some animals. We have very few left. We have a lot of pets. We have a lot of cats. And I accidentally killed all the turkeys. No, we have one turkey. We have 2 male turkeys, but yeah, I accidentally killed all the others. So we are now turkeyless. Good job, Chad. You killed all the turkeys. You have to try and make good use of your morning as you have deadlines. Well, good luck with your deadlines, Alistair. I hope you get everything accomplished that you need to. I believe in you. You can do it. Hey! Hey, Diesel Lily, what's up? What's up with you? You were not responsible for turkey murder. Are you sure? Are you able to prove otherwise? Don't you know this is how dwarven justice works? If I say so, it's the truth. So hopefully, yeah, we can keep our traders there instead. And now I can get rid of this. Aha! Remove it. Oh, that's a big stockpile of rotten things. And things that are not rotten too. What the heck? Free this stuff from captivity. Okay, cool. So that's done. So now I build trade depot. Beep. Let's make it out of glass. Surprise. Yes, you telling Alistair to stop licking you got automated. It did. The traders might have gotten stuck and dumped their stuff. Is that what happened? It is a lot of stuff just like in the pile there. Oh, now there's a bunch of stuff in the pile there. The Guild of Knights, a miners' guild, has been established. A miners' guild? Alright, we now have 30 frames per second. That's cause for celebration. What's going on right here? Someone just jinx. Admiring an artifact that they stole? This is the same artifact that they have just stolen. Was it a giant pile of random stuff? Yes, it was a giant pile of rotten cheese and randomness. Oh my gosh. Okay. I guess let's just make this whole bottom floor stockpile just a place to put furniture. How does that sound? Because it's... Oh no. Oh no, I did it again. Accept. And then hit custom. All furniture. Drawy thingy. And then fill it in. I didn't realize just how much stuff this fort had. It didn't look like that much, but apparently they were hiding it in other places, because it's a lot. There's also a bunch of, like, rando rocks down here that we could remove. Yeah, what's crazy is this is still full. After all that, this stockpile is still completely full. What am I most proud of in this base? Ooh, I think that would have to be the whole water system that I have. Isn't that what the lava moat's for? Just shove them right in there. Well, I don't want to get burned. But we could just start throwing some stuff under a bridge. That's an option for sure. And make a troll homeless. I don't know, we'll just be bringing trolls the gift of squashed rocks. It'll be mineral dust. Some consider mineral dust to be the highest of housewarming gifts. Haven't you read the Dwarven lore? What on this thingy is so rotten? Let's trash that. Rotten, rotten, rotten. Once it's removed... Oh no. Is it going bad, like, as I look at it? Okay, what about this? Look at all this stuff. Ah. Yeah, rotten, 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 rotten. So much rotten stuff. It's because I just butchered so many animals that they couldn't keep up with it. They probably ran out of places to store the food. Alistair disappears again. Poof! Good note, Alistair. You're less than convinced. Again, it's Dwarven law. If I said it, it's true. Okay, yeah, so we can just get all this outside. Then I can pause the other refuse zone. But they're actually transporting the stuff too. And then I can re-enable my infinite quantum stockpile of rocks. I think this looks quite nice if I do say so myself. You know what I kind of want to do? Is build a glass floor on the inside. Gotta do something with all these green glass blocks that I have. And I can go make more of them. Building present. Oh no, the switchy thing. Oh, curses. I do wish you could build a floor underneath those. You know, like when you lay tile, I would cut the tile to fit around the lever. That's the power that I need here. I like it. It's not even green yet, and I can already tell you that I like it. I think the green and obsidian is a nice look. I missed a spot. Right there. So eventually, I'm going to turn this area into something that looks a bit like this tavern here. And one of them is going to become an official barracks. The other is going to become a public tavern slash dormitory. Ooh. Cool. I hate that the lever doesn't match. I'm totally gonna break this lever and put it back. That is happening. I gotta fix the floor in that one spot. It can't look like that. That's just, it's horrible. Yeah, so to answer your question more thoroughly, Disturbed Puppy, my favorite thing about this fort is definitely the water system that we built. It was the most intensive thing by far, but also the most satisfying thing to build. What is that? An emu woman? An emu woman, chat. That is a emu woman. Half person, half humanoid, half emu. What can I see under the floor? There's something there. It looks like it's reflecting a wall or something. "32 frames! Oh, it's done. You going to bed, Cody? You going to bed? Cody's still awake. Not for long. Good nuke, Cody. Thank you for being here. I hope that you have the bestest sleep and a good day tomorrow, too. Oh no, I've just realized a problem. Okay, cancel this. Well, I mean, that can go there, actually. I gotta remove the bridge. I forgot to put the floor under it. I smoothed it. But then I decided to do up the floor, and by doing that, the bridge is now in the way. I can't fix this one spot. You're not sure if you're awake, but you're not in bed. You're gonna be in bed soon. Good night. Sleep well. Man. You do the same, Cody, and thank you for the cookies. That was a hiccup. Alright, fill it back in with obsidian, and then we'll build the bridge for the third and final time. Technically, this lever has to come out too, but I'm uncomfortable having both of the... Well, you know what, let's just live on the risky side. And take this lever out as well. Who needs it? I don't need it. If something attacks, we'll just send the army. Da-da-da-da-dum. Da-da-da-da-dum. So what I want to do here is pause the game so I can actually draw stuff. It's not registering that I'm clicking in the corner, it's registering that I'm clicking here. Incoming evicted troll. Okay, we can put the bridge back. Bridge opens upwards like this, towards the moat. And it lays there, and is made out of glass. Now you'll know why you fear the night. Yeah. Ooh, this is looking good. This is looking good. I can't wait for it to be done. I just need someone to no way! The Forgotten Beast, Oxit, has come. A towering, scaly lobster. It has thin wings of stretched skin, and it undulates rhythmically. Its clear scales are large and set far apart. Beware the webs. Okay, it has to be in the basement though, right? It's in the basement. A lobster instead of a troll. Oops. Oh, hi! I turned on the wrong camera. Oh, I was trying to turn this one off. Hold on, let me check my hair. What does it look like? I didn't actually check anything. I just pushed it around, so hopefully it's in the right spot. Yeah, I accidentally turned the camera on. So here's the thing. I'm just gonna lock the door. And forget about it. Because it can't fly, right? It might be able to climb the wall. Because I don't want to deal with this right now. That's a really creepy emote, Disturb Puppy. Door locked. This is my priority. It's from Little Nightmares. Yeah, I can see why. Didn't I tell them to take this lever out like 3 times? I totally did. It would have been really funny if that beast had entered from the map. Okay, what did I end up calling this? This was the glass entry bridge. On a glass entry bridge. Just take the lever out. Thank you. The Forgotten Beast is fighting, and a Spear Dwarf is fighting. The Forgotten Beast strangles the Spear Dwarf's throat. I'm gonna guess they died. I'm gonna guess they did. They're totally dead. Yep. The clip of Jazz experiencing little nightmares for the first time was amazing. Where did it go? Oh, it just climbed up a wall or something. Yuck. Gross. Sorry you died. You got locked out, didn't ya? Didn't ya? I don't even know. Okay. What are you doing all the way over there anyway? Where was that? Here. That's Dead Dwarf. Base over there. I don't know what to tell you about that. That's your fault. Yes, they removed it. I gotta finish this while I'm doing it today, you know? Like, it's gotta happen. You know what? Maybe I'll put the lever somewhere else. How about we put it, oh, there. That would be a good spot, yeah. They're gonna be in the wrong order, but that's okay. The best part, she's freaking out the whole time, then gets away. But the panic dies by running into the void. The panic dies by running into the void. I don't know what you mean. Link. Gabbro lever. This is stone entry bridge. She ran off a cliff. Okay. Sure. I have no context for little nightmares. Like, is that thing? Why does this look like there's something built here? Okay, there's is it inside? The doctor's fighting? What? Oh no, the kitty cat! A stray cat. Mangled corpse. Stray cat has been found dead. The Spear Dwarf is fighting. The cat is fighting! The Dr. Locum Zasnom is fighting and is outside for some weird reason. So I guess what we should do is call our squads to action and tell them to attack the thing. Confirm. A spoopy platformer. With some dark themes. What's it doing? It just... Oh, it moved. It climbed in. It's inside. It's inside! Ah! It has a Spider-Man attack. Look at that. Web attack. It's climbing up the stairs. Cool. Ah! Alert. A tear. Yeah. The dwarven child has been found dead. I'm going to war. Meat Hook. The Hammer Lord has been found dead. Meat Hook. Oh no. Not Meat Hook. Meat Hook was my... Oh, just the backup manager. Yep. Summon the guards. Yep, there's about to be a Forgotten Beast roaming the base soon. Oh, they killed it. No, they got it. They killed it. Let's see. The Forgotten Beast is fighting. Charges the Spear Dwarf. It tried to take the pig bone amulet. Gained possession of it. And then it grips the dwarf, latches on firmly, shakes the dwarf by the spine and head. And the spine collapses, an artery in the head's opened by the attack. Fun stuff. The spear dwarf passes out and dies, and then it attacks a cat. This poor kitty cat. The cat's been found dead. The Forgotten Beast grabs the doctor by the right upper arm, bites the doctor, latches on firmly to the doctor, shakes the doctor around by the head, and until the skull collapses. The artery in the head is torn, a tendon in the skull is torn. So that's the doctor dead. Attacks the farmer, misses. Instead goes to attack a child. It shoots out thick strands of webbing, kicks the child in the head, and the child loses its head to a lump of gore. The Forgotten Beast grabs the Hammerlord by a sock. It locks the Hammerlord's left wrist with its wing, tears a ligament and tendon in the wrist, kicks the Hammerlord in the head with its right fourth foot, bruising the fat. Through the iron helm, the force twists the neck, tearing apart the muscle and tearing apart the upper spine's nervous tissue, opens an artery, tears a tendon, and the Hammerlord is deaded. Attacks another child, but misses. A hammer dwarf kicks the beast in the right fourth foot with his left foot, tearing the fat and bruising the muscle. The hammer dwarf bashes the beast in the left second foot with its iron warhammer. It shoots webbings. Shots blocked. The axe dwarf slaps the beast in the right second foot with the flat of the iron battle axe, fracturing chitin. The axe dwarf bites the beast in the right wing, fracturing it. A tendon is torn. The dwarven child punches the beast in the right second foot. Go kid, go. The beast charges the axe dwarf, collides with the axe dwarf, and knocks the axe dwarf over. It then shoots thick strands of webbing. A child attacks the beast, but it jumps away. It attacks the axe dwarf in the head, tears skin, stuns the dwarf again, and then pulls the neck, tearing the skin. The gem cutter punches the beast in the right fourth leg with its right hand. The beast attacks the gem cutter, it jumps away. The gem cutter misses the beast. The axe dwarf hacks the beast in the tail with its iron battle axe, fracturing the chitin. The axe dwarf hacks the beast in the left third foot. The gem cutter misses. The Forgotten Beast misses. Spear Dwarf stabs the Forgotten Beast right in the right fourth leg. A ligament's torn, a tendon is torn. A dwarven child scratches the beast in the foot. The axe dwarf hacks the beast in the right third foot. The gem cutter attacks the beast, but it jumps away. The axe dwarf strikes in the fourth foot with a buckler, tearing the fat, bruising muscle. There's lots of back and forth striking and missing and bashing, and the spear dwarf bites the beast in the wing and tears a tendon. The beast shoots out its thick webbing. The dwarven child punches the beast in the right first leg. What if the kid is the one that kills it? The hammer dwarf punches the beast in the left fourth leg with his left hand, tearing the fat, bruising the muscle. The gem cutter misses. The Forgotten Beast falls over. It then breaks the grip of the spear dwarf's upper front teeth. The Forgotten Beast strikes the spear dwarf in the head, but the attack is deflected by a helm. It bruises the neck, though. The Forgotten Beast strikes the axe dwarf in the head, bruising the muscle. It tears the skin of the neck. It strikes the axe dwarf in the head, bruising the muscle, and tears the skin again. The gem cutter punches the beast in the left fourth leg. The beast attacks the gem cutter, the axe dwarf, but misses. The axe dwarf hacks the beast in the left foot with his iron battle axe, tearing the scale. The gem cutter attacks the Forgotten Beast, but it scrambles away. It's on the defensive now. The beast misses. The axe dwarf hacks the beast in the claw. The ligament is torn and the tendon is torn. The beast attacks the axe dwarf, but he jumps away. He then hacks the beast in the claw, tearing another tendon. The forgotten beast loses hold of the sock. The sock from the very beginning of this whole thing. Once again, we have a forgotten beast equipping socks. The beast attacks the axe dwarf twice and misses. The gem cutter kicks the beast. The hammer dwarf bashes the beast. The axe dwarf strikes the beast. The hammer dwarf bites the beast. Gem cutter punches. The axe dwarf hacks. The hammer dwarf bites and scratches. The axe dwarf hacks. The gem cutter punches. The hammer dwarf bashes and strikes. The axe dwarf hacks and hacks again. And hacks again. And then punches. And then hacks. The gem cutter punches. The axe dwarf strikes. This is a really long battle. When I started reading this, I didn't think I was committing to this much. The hammer dwarf punches. The gem cutter punches. The spear dwarf stabs. And the bronze spear becomes firmly lodged in the wound. The hammer dwarf bashes. The axe dwarf hacks. The gem cutter punches. The spear dwarf pulls on the embedded spear and regains possession. And then punches the beast. The sword dwarf stabs the beast. The ligament's torn. The axe dwarf hacks. The gem cutter punches. The hammer dwarf bashes. The spear dwarf punches. The dwarven child punches. The axe dwarf hacks and hacks again, and the beast is cloven asunder. I was really hoping that at the end of this, the child was the one that was going to deal the final blow. It's inside the hatch. It's all over. We are safe. Hacking and whacking and smacking. I mean, this is now like the third time that we've just been ambushed by a forgotten beast, because it turns out you can't just say, I'm gonna forget about it for a while. Because they climb the wall. I don't know how we got away with it with the first beast. Now, I will return to building my floors. There's one tile missing. Welcome, the doctor has been found dead. Hello, Audio. Thank you very much. Thank you. I like my hair today, too. I was hiding under the cover of no camera, but then I tried to turn off the dog cam, and instead I turned on my cam, and I figured I'd just leave it on. But I don't know, so it's still on automatic white balance, and I think it looks like an almost normal color. Earlier today, the sun was streaming into the window, and I don't think it looked quite right. Guild halls. Denied. They all want their guild halls. I think this looks cool. I wish they would put this door somewhere else, but it's fine. I like it. I really like the obsidian on glass. And as far as the question as to whether or not there was something under the floor, the answer is no. There's not anything under there. I don't know why it looks like that. Unless it's the stuff below. Oh. We're looking through the floor. We can actually see the floor underneath. Like, there's the wall from this layer. And there's the ramp. I did not realize that they could see that through the floor. Like, I actually didn't realize the glass floor is see-through to the floor below. It makes sense, like, now that we've done it and built it, but yeah, that is pretty cool. So if we put the glass floor above something that's open below, then we can see through the ceiling to things underneath. And now I want to use this in a lot of places, now that I've done it. Ooh, like some glass grates would be super cool. Let's see how this is going down here. So many bones! What the heck? They're never ending. Make bone crafts. Forever. If the amount of unrotten bone body parts is greater than 10, make bone crafts. And there's so many bones. I truly thought, holy crap. Where did all this stuff come from? Like, where are we keeping it? Okay. They cannot craft with mangled skeletons. Yeah, it's just bones, though. Okay, so pause that garbage dump, head back downstairs, and re-enable this garbage dump right here. Unpause that one. Head to the basement, grab the little trash tool, and start clicking on rocks. Undoubtedly, there's a lot of free space here. It's just filled with rocks. So it's not even mangled skeletons that I have. It's actually just bones. Like bones from slaughtering animals because we had so many. And so I slaughtered the animals in mass, which was great, but now I've got like skulls and bones and hides and other things that we have to do something with. And we can make a refuse stockpile. But to be honest, I don't really know where to put a refuse stockpile. I guess we could make... Oh, what if we tried making an infinite? A quantum refuse stockpile. We'll just take advantage of that unintended mechanic. Like I'm doing right here. This is actually kind of cathartic. Picking out the rocks in the stockpiles and marking them for dumping. It's like coloring pixels. Who here has colored pixels before? The game coloring pixels, that is. It's basically paint by numbers, just on the computer. That game is super cathartic. I kind of forgot about it, but for a while there, it was like my favorite game. Okay, I'm sure I missed some, but now we've marked at least most of these things for dumping. Oh yeah, I missed them right there. Hello. You can only have one refuse stockpile if you want to make a quantum pile that way. You much prefer the minecart method. I haven't even tried the minecart method. I keep hearing about the minecart method, and I haven't even tried it or looked into it, so that one's lost on me. But maybe I'll look it up after the stream today. Luckily, they don't have to take these rocks too far. They're just taking them right there. To the infinite stockpile of rocks. And this has become an infinite... Well, not really an infinite stockpile of bones, but this is mostly a stockpile of bones now. But it's getting to a point where I can see the floor. They're finally cleaning up after themselves. Good job, dwarves! Yay! It'll be a true success once this area is fully cleaned up. Like, we still got a couple rocks here. They're getting there. I'm not gonna be too picky about those rocks. Never mind the fact that we still have this whole corner of rocks to carry. It's like suddenly we can see all the unemployed dwarves because they're grabbing rocks and they're shuffling them. I am not a rock snob. No, I don't think so. Yeah, they found the... How did they find Ast the Spear Dwarf? Now that I think about it, because they shouldn't be able to get out. How did they do that? Oh, this door is open. Yeah, there's an extra door there. I forgot about that door. Forgot all about it. So another project that I had going on down here that I also forgot about is this. I'm currently trying to build a tower thingy. Oh, I guess that's the inner wall there. We could, I guess, make that the inner wall. That might be easier. Be warned that Blind's minecart quantum stockpile tutorial isn't quite accurate. You had to play with some minecarts for a while to get it to work. Okay. That's a gabbro wall. Okay, so I want to build that on top of that doorway. Hopefully we can get this to go like all the way up to the ceiling. The other thing happened where the carved tracks kept disappearing. So do they wear out over time? I have literally never used minecarts before, so I don't have the answer to that. Oh, Stray Kitty has adopted a dwarf. Cute. Alright, so what I am doing here is carving a little path through the mountain so that I can reach this section here and continue building a floor. Like so. So that I can build walls. Keep saying I'm only gonna do one more project, and I'm still here doing dwarfy things. You just realized it's February. Yes, it is February 8th. 'Tis indeed February 8th. Can they grow things under a floor? I guess of course they can, because this whole thing is under a floor. Being as it's a cavern. In the deep. I haven't used any minecart ever. So I suppose also on my to-do list. Have a good one, Disturb Puppy. I was just about to say myself that you've gotten an extra hour out of me because I started playing Dwarf Fortress and one thing leads to another, yada yada yada. Here we are. Hi, Total Fiasco. Extra stream from me once again. Boop. Sometimes I think, if I had my own way, I would play Dwarf Fortress forever. Okay, Emmy is both here and not here at the same time. Boop. Okay. Let me just cue up my thought process. So we're building floor across here. We're going to mine this out and then connect that. But I suppose we're also going to want to pop down here to the bottom and build our first layer of flooring right there out of gabbro. Nope. We want to build that. There. Yeah. And could even just live on the wild side, queue up the other section here, which they can't. They can build one or the other with the way that they currently have access to it. This wall, because they can't reach this inner piece if this piece is built. They can walk diagonally through corners, like where the corners of blocks meet. I don't know how to signify that with my hands. They don't really have any corners like that. But somewhere where the rocks meet up corner to corner, like this. They can walk through this. They cannot build through it. So if they were to build this outer rock here, outer wall, I mean, they would be able to walk through here. They can't build that, so we'd have to give them access to this one block first. But I'm living on the wild side, and I'm going to take out this wall piece. Woo! And this one too. Woo! Crazy stuff. And so they should put that in. You know what? This was actually the right spot. Yep, it was. I got mixed up. Beep. Well, in that case, they can reach this from the inside or the outside. There. So that's actually where the wall's going. Like that. Cool. So now I get to queue up a bunch of things off stream again. So that way, my dwarves will take care of it next time I stream it. Or I can eventually just give up streaming this so I can just play it myself. And you'll never, ever, ever know what happens to this fort. Tall walls are tedious but important work. Yeah, they are kind of difficult. I mean, the same as the last time, the last fort that I played, I learned a lot about ways to build more efficiently for this fort. But while in the process of building this fort, I've learned a whole bunch of ways to be more efficient. Like I was saying, as I built down into this hall, like I should have done this work here as we built downwards. It would have saved me a ton of work in the end. So they came and they've picked up a lot of the rocks and have filled those empty spaces with more bags. Somehow this stockpile is still full. Oh no, it's worse than I thought. So something else that would have been much quicker for me would have been to, instead of just building this little tower thing that I made here, do that in this outer section early on. That would have saved me a lot of heartache too. Instead of doing like 3 iterations of a crappy wall. But now we know, right? So, next time. Next time, eventually we'll play this. Although I'm like really tempted just to like go crazy with this fort offline. But I feel like I'm cheating on chat if I do that.